Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 Derby for Diplomas, benefiting all of our fantastic friends at Hide in Plain Sight. My name is Nate Lundy from Mile High Sports, Altitude Television. I have to say, first and foremost, thank you to Joe. This is the second time that I have had the honor of emceeing this event, and I'm thrilled to be back and be a part of something that I think is truly spectacular for all of us. Each of you that is here in the room, first of all, after the last 14 months, man, is it nice to see you in person. For those that are watching virtually, thank you from the bottom of our hearts as well for participating, even if you were not able to be here at the beautiful Baldoria on the Water in Lakewood to join us for this afternoon. So thank you for watching, those of you that are with us virtually, and those of you, of course, that are here in person. I was introduced to Hide in Plain Sight by my very good friend, Jane Coburn. Thank you, Jane. And I'm just blown away by everything that this organization is about. You saw some of that in the video that kicked things off for us. You're going to see even more and learn even more when Joe takes the stage here in just a moment. But whether you decided to do so virtually or most definitely did here in person, we need to talk about our little costume outfit contest for those of you that are participating in that. We have prizes for first, second, and third. However, there are some rules that you have to abide by in order to win, potentially, these Visa gift cards for first, second, and third. So I need you to make a post on either Instagram or Facebook, and I need you to use each of these three hashtags: Derby for Diplomas, HIPS event, and donations. And if you can do head to toe, even better. And yes, there are some spectacular hats here in the room and perhaps at home as well, but head to toe would be even better. You have until tomorrow at 6 o'clock to make your post, but please make sure you do all three of those hashtags. Not only does it give you an opportunity to win, it also helps promote this amazing event that we're all a part of. I mentioned the fact that Jane is the reason that I became connected to Hide in Plain Sight. Many of you are here for all kinds of different connections, but there are three folks that we most definitely need to thank as our sponsors for this afternoon. The Highlands Ranch Rotary Club, those of you here in person, they have a beautiful display over there. Make sure you learn more about who they are. We want to thank as well Premier Members Credit Union and our title sponsor, Steve Peterson and his team at Christian Brothers Automotive.
I'm Steve Peterson. My wife Andre and I own the Christian Brothers in Castle Rock and Lone Tree, and I have the privilege of representing Christian Brothers throughout the state of Colorado, where there are 24 locations, all independently owned and operated. I've got some of my team here, but we've got some great owners here as well. In addition to that, there are 238 Christian Brothers nationwide in 30 states, and organizations like Hide in Plain Sight are organizations that we love to get behind. And I want to talk a little bit about why. I've got some scholars that are going to help me. I think there were 5 of you that were going to help me. Yes? Please? Don't leave me up here on my own. All right, here they come. So I want to talk a little bit about the value. I want to talk a little bit about the value of Hide in Plain Sight, but I want to do it with an example rather than words. And so what we're going to do is an example here. Each of you has $1, correct? All right, I want to trade each of you a 20 for your $1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right, that's all I need. Thank you, guys. So with Hide in Plain Sight, you guys can stay or you can leave. It's up to you. That's all the money I have, though. With Hide in Plain Sight, that is the value of the contribution that we make to the organization. The Colorado Community College system has estimated that for every $1 invested in a student, society gets over $11 returned to them. Now, the cool thing about Hide in Plain Sight is for every $1 that we invest in the organization, we get matching grants from the state that allow us to parlay our dollar into $2. So we can take $1 and we can turn it into $20. So there was this race yesterday. Nate, you probably know a lot about this because I know you're a betting guy, right? So the horse that won the Kentucky Derby, Medina Spirit, went off at 12-1. That means that for every $1 that you would have bet on that horse, you would have won $12. Do I have that right? Okay, so if I went up to any of you yesterday at, say, 3 o'clock and say, hey, I've got the winning ticket, Medina Spirit is going to win, all you got to do is bet on it, and it's a sure thing. How many of us would take that bet? These are sure things, my friends. When we bet on these students, we are contributing and investing in the success of our society tomorrow. And that's what Hide in Plain Sight does. That's why we're excited as an organization, we're excited as individual owners about coming alongside them and helping them realize their potential and their dreams. A lot of these stories are incredible, and I'm not going to go into it, but grab one of these students, grab one of the other scholars around here, and have them tell you their story. Their story is not like my story. Their story is a lot of bad breaks and misfortunes that with Hide in Plain Sight, we're able to help them overcome. So thank you for coming. For those of you virtual, thank you for being here. And remember that when there's a time later to give your money, please do. And please remember that whatever you give, the organization has the opportunity to multiply to affect society for the better. So that's all I want to say about that. I do want to invite Joe up here. Joe Ruse is the founder and executive director of Hide in Plain Sight. And one thing that I do want to ask before I turn it over to Joe, anybody else want to play this $1 for $20 game? Let me know. Super, because I got some ones and I'm going to come see you. Joe, on behalf of Christian Brothers Automotive, the Christian Brothers Automotive locations in Colorado, and the Christian Brothers Automotive Foundation, I'm going to present you with this check to continue to support what you guys do with Hide in Plain Sight.
Thanks, Steve. Do you want to say how much is in here?
That check is for $10,000.
Thanks, buddy. Great job. It is so good to see people in 3D. I am hoarse because I've said hi to so many friends, so thanks everybody for coming. But I really have to extend a thank you to Sarah Val, one of the owners of Christian Brothers, because of her partnership and support. Hide in Plain Sight was able to appreciate this generous grant from the CBA Foundation. Thank you, Sarah. Then next, they give us a lot of money, but they're deeper than that. They're more compassionate than that. So I want to say thank you to Steve and Andrea and Tina and Greg at the Highlands Ranch office, because what they do so often, our students will come in with a car repair and they'll take care of it for them, relieving that burden. And on occasion, a student won't have any transportation and they'll give them a car. So it's the check, it's the service on the board, but it's these other things that they do on a daily basis. So one more time, let's give it up for Christian Brothers Automotive. Now, I invited you all here because I want to raise a lot of money for this scholarship fund. But before I do that, it's important to me to share with you what my board of directors for Hide in Plain Sight did last year with donations through scholarships. So on the screen right now, you'll see that we awarded 30 scholars over $110,000. Again, a year of over $100,000. But in a very interesting year, the board wanted to help fewer students with more impact, so our average scholarship went from $2,400 the year before to over $3,600 this year, because it isn't about spreading money around, it's about helping that individual get to that next part. So we look for students that are self-invested, and you just saw a few of them here today. Now, on the right side of your screen, you'll see a pie chart that breaks down where we want our money to go. A little bit goes for tuition, but we're really like a last dollar in scholarship fund. We want to help with living expenses. Hey, last year, how about technology, staying at home with computers? How about housing, rent, transportation. So that's a breakdown of where your money went through our board of directors to our students. Now I want to go to the following, to last June. We went back to our college partners. Oh, wait a minute, one big number's up there, isn't it? I can tell Greg's looking at me. 3.65. That's the average GPA of the scholars we gave money to last June. 3.65. Incredible. What that tells me is that with your help, through my board of directors, we were able to release that burden, stress, and they could spend their time with academics. So thanks for that, and thanks for our students achieving that kind of number. I wish I had that number when I was in college, but not so much. So then we went back last June after our 5-year anniversary. We went to our colleges and we said, could you give us an update as to where our student scholars are now? So on the next chart, you'll see that of our first 186 scholars, a couple of them are here tonight, we had 116 graduate. And then of that remaining 70, we had 55 more that were still enrolled, still pursuing that dream. That's a 92% success rate. So from me to you, that just shows we want to be efficient, effective, and impactful, and those numbers tell the story for you. Now, the last slide is really cool, because as Steve mentioned, the Colorado Community College system did a study, and it said for every dollar that's invested in high-quality education, there's an $11.30 return. So if you take those numbers and you take our total number of scholarships given over our first 6 years, it's $630,000. Multiply that, we now can tell you that we are, through with your help, having a $7.1 million impact in state revenue and social savings in our community. That's the impact you've made by donating to us, getting to those students, going back into your community. So thank you for all of that. Now, I know everybody just wants to get those bid cards going and hands up, but I got to tell you, this is the most important part of the evening for me, because this is where I'm going to turn it over to Nate Lundy, and he's going to tell you and demonstrate to you and illustrate to you through our students their academic achievements and accomplishments.
So you got a chance to see them. Hey, Joe, don't leave this check laying around. What are you doing?
I'm the most trustworthy guy in this room. And
you left it up here for me.
Maybe you're the most trustworthy guy in the room.
Oh, I like the fact that Steve wanted to point out my betting nature. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. And no, I did not have any bets on that horse, darn it. No, I did not have that kind of luck. But keeping with the Derby theme, I want to introduce you to the scholars that you had a chance to see here just a minute ago. But it's not about me, so I'm going to get out of the way. You're going to have to follow me here on the camera because this is not about me. This is about me getting out of the way. So, as we would if we were at the Derby, right, we've got a call to post. We need to get to know those that are about to race. So what do you say we get to know them? Coming out of the first position, please welcome Jamie Helmig, who is studying biology at Community College of Denver with a 3.89 GPA. She is about to make the turn to CU Denver in the fall to continue studying biology as a pre-med major. And down the final stretch, she hopes to specialize in neuroscience research and advancement and work with neuro patients in the ICU at a specialized facility such as Craig Hospital. Welcome, Jamie. Racing out of the second post, Josue Estrada. Josue already has one race win. He's graduated from Community College of Aurora as an EMT, and so now he goes for his next win, currently at CU Denver studying medicine and rocking a 3.6 GPA. He's pursuing a degree in psychology, looks to cross the finish line as a physician. Next up on the third post, Dulce Torres. Dulce is racing for psychology at Community College of Denver. And again, I'm blown away by these numbers. A 3.67 GPA. I'm like Joe, I was nowhere near that. Dulce planning a career as a psychologist. Dulce, welcome. For our fourth position in today's race, Judith Tijero. Judith has previously won with her associate's degree in criminal justice from the Community College of Denver, now racing towards a global business studies degree with a minor in marketing, a 3.4 GPA, and the goal of, get this, working for a nonprofit organization. At the fifth post, Kayla Salisbury, who has graduated from Arapahoe Community College. By the way, commencement for her coming up in less than 2 weeks, and is now enrolled at the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, studying exercise science, and may even consider entering another race. That would be a master's degree to continue her achievements. Her dream job is to be a chiropractor with that degree in massage therapy and run her own business specializing in both. Welcome, Kayla. Zoe Royer is racing from our sixth post after already graduating from Metro State summa cum laude in 2019. She completed an international project at the University of Cambridge that summer. That's right, we have international racers. And is now a research graduate student at Humboldt State University. She is pursuing a PhD in neuroscience and cognitive psychology. When she crosses the finish line, her dream job is to be a full-time researcher and professor. Zoe is also the first hide-in-plain-sight student scholar to serve on the board of directors and runs HIP's social media program. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe. And our final horse in this afternoon's race, Damien, we call him DJ Von Frank. He's already got a bachelor's in marketing. He's racing towards a master's in the same at the University of South Florida. He has a 4.0 GPA. While also studying, he is a full-time marketing specialist at Checkpoint Technologies. He's an alumni communication advisor at USF. And when he wraps up his studies, he hopes to own his own digital marketing company and teach college classes. Ladies and gentlemen, our horses are at the post for Hide in Plain Sight. Louder while they walk off. Now, I'm fairly certain that this afternoon's auctioneer, did you keep track of your GPA, Jim, or did they, no, you don't want me to bring that up? No, Ixnay on the GPA. I've had the pleasure of working with Jim, not only for this event, but at other events many times, and he is one of the best that you can find in Colorado and around the country. So please welcome to the stage our auctioneer for this afternoon, Mr. Jim Burrs.
All right, thank you so much, Nate. How's everybody doing today? We are live, all right. And we also have a virtual audience tonight. So everybody out there in virtual land, welcome. Thank you so much for your support. So we've got a fun live auction tonight. But before the live auction starts, we're going to do our paddle raise, our direct appeal. The idea behind this is to hopefully reach as many of you as possible at a level of giving that's right for you individually or what's right for you as a family. Because together it's all about the cumulative effect of what we can make happen here tonight that will be so special. So the way that it works is we start off with a level, we work our way down to different levels. If I call out the level that's right for you in person, you just raise your bid paddle at that time, we'll acknowledge you at that level, and then we'll move on to the next level. If you're in virtual land out there, all you need to do is you've got your mobile device in hand. When the level comes up, you hit the donate button, and that's the way you're going to be donating. And remember, especially in virtual land, we're going to do something fun a little bit here later, but in virtual land, you can make a donation at any level that you'd like to make at any time. So keep that in mind. So here we go. And one thing to remember, every single level is so very important, and every single level counts towards that cumulative goal of what we're going to do here this afternoon. So we're going to start off with a level of $5,000. If $5,000 is the right level of giving for you, we ask at this time, if you're at home, to use your mobile device. If you're here, raise the bid paddle. Thank you so much. Number 136. $5,000, number 136. Our next level of giving is $2,500. If $2,500 is the right level of giving for you, please at this time raise your bid paddle for a $2,500 donation. If you're at home, please use your mobile devices to make that donation right now, $2,500. And remember, at home, you can make any donation at any time when you're comfortable making it. So $2,500 is the level we're currently at. We're going to move on to $1,000. Remember, we're talking about helping with books and supply costs, tuition assistance, technology, transportation costs, housing needs. $1,000 is our current level of giving. If $1,000 is the right level, please raise your bid pal at this time. If you're at home, please use those mobile devices. So here we go. Number 221, number 221, number 175, number 175, number 297, number 297, number 176, number 176, 276, number 276, 181, number 181. Thank you so much. Let's give them a big round of applause. That's great. All right. Now, our next level of giving is $500. If $500 is the right level of giving for you, at this time, throw that bid paddle up in the air for a $500 donation. And if you're at home, use those mobile devices for a $500 donation. These are $500 donations. Number 141, number 141, number 206, number 206. We've got a virtual donation. Thank you so much. Number 277, number 277, 130, number 130, 187, number 187, 200, number 200. Once more, let's go. Oh, we've 306, number 306. $500 donations. Thank you so much. All right. Our next level of giving is $250. If $250 is the right level of giving for you, please, at this time, if you're at home, use those mobile devices to make that donation for $250. And if you're here with us in the room, here's your chance, a $250 donation. Raise that bid number up in the air. So here we go. These are all $250 donations. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to try to get into a little bit of an auctioneer chant, okay? Just a little bit. So here we go. My voice changes, by the way. I become a cowboy. I don't know why, but I become a cowboy. You'll see. Here we go. Ready? Right now, because right now I'm talking like this, but here we go. 251 and a 251 and a 232 and a 232 and a 129 and a 129 and a 308 and a 308 and a 207 and a 207 and a 184 and a 184, 222 and a 222, 226 and a 226, 142 and a 142 and a 237 and a 237, 246 and a 246. All right. Yeah, that's $250 donations. All right. Our next level of giving is $100. If $100 is the level of giving, please, here's your chance. Everybody at home, if you're out there watching us in virtual land, here's your chance. Use those mobile devices for a $100 donation. And everybody in the room, if $100 is the right level for you, here's your chance. Make your donation now. Put that number up in the bid for $100. Here we go. All right, those coming up right now. I see him coming up. All right. So here we go. 231 and a 231 and a 173 and a 173 and virtual 199 and a 199 and a 307 and a 307 and a 134 and a 134 and a 105 and a 105, 106 and a 106 and a 279 and a 279, 227 and a 227, 228 and a 228. All right, give yourselves a big round of applause. And thank you out in virtual land as well. All right. At this time, now remember, in virtual land, you can still continue to make donations throughout the program at any level that you're comfortable with. As far as the in-person goes, we're going to circle back with you in a little bit about that. So here we go. We are now ready to start the live auction. Are you guys ready for the live auction? All right, here we go. We've got 7 items in the live auction. So we're going to start it off right now. The first item up for bid is Golf at the Ridge at Castle Pines. Now check this out. It is for a foursome at the Incredible Ridge at Castle Pines Golf Club. The Ridge at Castle Pines North is an award-winning example of Tom Weiskopf's fluent, well-proportioned layout that present players with roomy fairways, sculpted bunkers, and large rolling greens. The Ridge is recognized by top publications such as Golf Magazine, Colorado Avid Golfer, as one of the top Colorado golf courses. More specifically, the Ridge has been voted as the top Denver region golf course several times, as well as the top golf course in Colorado 5 times by Colorado Avid Golfer. So here we go, folks. This is a gorgeous, unbelievable course. We are talking about a foursome at the Ridge in Castle Pines. So we're going to raise some money here right now. We're going to start off at $500. Who wants to start us off? I've got a virtual bidder. A virtual bidder at you were at $550, you said? $550. So we're going to go to $600 then. Anybody in at $600? One time. $600. $600. We're at $550 at home. We're looking for $600. Thank you. We've got $600. Anybody at $650? We've got $650. How about $700? Do we have $700? We're looking at $700. Anybody at $700? I've got $650 in the back. We're looking for $700. $650. Here we go. $650 going once. $650 going twice. What's your bid number, sir, back there, $650? Number 141 at $650. I'll tell you what, if you match him, you guys will be part of the foursome. No, I'm just kidding. If you match him, you'll have your own foursome as well. So what's your number? Number 209, $650. And you, sir, one more time. Your number in the back is number 141, $650, $1,300 total. Sold. All right. Our next item up for bid is the Sailing Adventure in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Hilton Head Island is justifiably famous for its incredible beaches and its world-class golf courses. The world-famous Stars and Stripes is proud to call Hilton Head home. This is the grand and celebrated sailboat of the historical America's Cup winning vessel, designed and skippered by the famous Captain Dennis Conner, also known as Mr. Captain America. This is an experience for two. You will be on board the Stars and Stripe, a true living piece of history, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Whether you're a avid salesperson or it's your first time on the water, it's going to be an amazing experience. The trip also includes a 2-night hotel stay in Hilton, Hyatt, or Marriott properties. And where you're going to be staying, gorgeous white sand beaches. There's pools, there's water sports, and an experience on the Stars and Stripes America's Cup champion. So here we go, folks. A super unique Hilton Head. I don't know if anyone's been to Hilton Head. I was there a couple summers ago. Unbelievable. So we're starting this one at $1,500. So anybody that wants to go to Hilton Head and wants to experience the Stars and Stripes America's Cup, you will have an afternoon on that vessel. $1,500 total. It includes your hotel, everything in there. Gorgeous white sand beaches, pools, water sports. Opening bid of $1,500. If you're out there in virtual, make sure you jump on this. Number 207, $1,500. All right, so there's an opening bid. Do we have $1,600? Anybody at $1,600? $1,600. Yes, $1,600. How about $1,700? Do we have $1,700? We've got 16. Looking for 17. Out in virtual land, you've got your proxy here in the room. So all you have to do is make that donation, and boom, I see it. So we're at $1,600. We're looking for $1,700. Anybody at $1,700? Here we go. We've got $1,600. $1,600 going once. $1,600 going twice. Last call. Anybody at $1,700? Sold. $1,600. Congratulations. And if I could see your bidder number, please. Number 268. Number 268 is $1,600. All right. Our next item up for bid is the Keystone, Colorado. Enjoy a 3-day, but no nights. Wait. Oh, I read my notes wrong. I'm sorry. Enjoy 3 days and 2 nights stay in April of 2022 in Keystone, Colorado. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath property. It's a great escape for 6 people, 3 couples, a family. Downhill and great cross-country trails, mountaintop tubing, ice skating. We want to give a big thank you, by the way, to Jan Sellenfran and her husband, Jerry. Let's give a shout out to them. So here we go, folks. Keystone, Colorado. Let's start at $500. Do we have a bidder at $500? Yes, we've got a virtual at $500. All right, so how about $600? Anybody? Yes, we've got $600, $700 now. How about $700? Yes, we've got $700. How about $800? Anybody at $800? We've got $800. All right, virtual, $800. Do we have $900? Everybody, $900. Anybody at $900? $800 is our lead bid. It's in virtual land. $800 going once. I know this is a new experience for all you, isn't it? You know, virtual land. You know? You're like, yeah, okay. There we go. We've got that bidder right now. We've got the bidder at 800. Was that 800 there, right there, right? You were at 800. So he's at 900. There we go. So $1,000, $1,000. Here we go. Anybody at $1,000? Virtual, $1,000? $1,000. Okay, so $900, $900, $900 going once, $900 going twice. Now, you're bidding against yourself. You're my lead bidder. All right, so you're at $900. Going once? Going twice? Sold! Raise it up now! Raise that number now! Number 184, number 184. All right, now the next item is a very unique item. Check this out. It's the VIP Broadway experience. So Broadway comes to you. You're going to have, this is actually a virtual VIP experience. You're going to have 2 stars from a Broadway play of your choice. These are frontline stars. So for example, you can pick from Aladdin, The Book of Mormon, Chicago, Dear Evan Hansen, Harry Potter, The Lion King, Moulin Rouge, Miss Doubtfire, Phantom of the Opera, Wicked, Hamilton. So here's how it works, folks. It's for you and 9 of your closest family or friends, so a total of 10 people. You will work with a concierge from Broadway that will plan the date, the time, and everything. So you invite everybody over, and you have cocktails or hors d'oeuvres or anything like that. And then at your set time, that's when you're going to be joined. So let's pretend you pick Hamilton. So there's going to be 2 stars from Hamilton. They'll introduce themselves. You're going to do like a 20-minute question and answer session. They're going to talk to you about what it's like to produce Hamilton, the behind the scenes of the plays, the challenges, the accomplishments, all that kind of stuff that you never would have known about. And your guests will be able to quiz them and to talk to them and get to know them. And then at some point, each of these stars is going to perform for you. They're performing for 10 people. That's it. So think about that. This is pretty cool. Talking to your friends or your family, hey, you want to come over next week? We're going to have a VIP Broadway experience with Hamilton for only our guests, 10 people. Pretty unique, pretty cool. And I think you have approximately 1 year to use this. And again, they'll work with you on whatever time and date works for you, so you guys can plan it out ahead of time. But it's a super unique experience because, again, these stars will be performing for you and your guests, and only for 10 people. And once again, you'll communicate with them back and forth and all kinds of things like that, and you have over 17 plays to choose from. So what an incredible night out at your home, a VIP experience at your home or a residence of your choice. So here we go, folks. This unique experience is going to start at $1,800. $1,800 for this very unique VIP Broadway night at home. So if this is the package for you, here's your chance. Again, a super unique invitation that you can extend to your family and friends. The VIP Broadway experience. Hey, come on over for Hamilton tonight, live from our residence. So here we go, $1,800. Anybody want to start us off at $1,800 on this very unique item? If you're out there in virtual land, here's your chance, $1,800. We're looking for an opening bid of $1,800. An opening bid could possibly steal this package. So $1,800 for 10 people. Anybody want to throw it? Just throw up that bid number, $1,800. Yes, we've got a bidder at $1,800. Thank you so much. All right, so $1,800. Anybody at $1,900? We're going to go quick on this. $1,800 going once. $1,800 going twice. Last call. Sold. $1,800. Congratulations, sir. Did you guys get his bid number? And your bid number, sir, one time. Your bid number is number 175. Number 175. All right. The next item up for bid is the Maui, Hawaii trip. Here we go. The Fairmont Kia Lanai in Maui, Hawaii. Did we have that music accompanying it, or? I think it's supposed to be Magnum PI. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll do the music for you. You guys ready? Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, the Hawaii theme. All right, so here we go, folks. This is a 4-night, 1-bedroom luxury suite with daily breakfast. I'm going to read this to you. Check it out. Aloha Maui. Welcome to the epitome of luxury and style at the Fairmont Kia Lanai, Hawaii's only all-suite oceanfront resort. This stunning retreat is situated on 22 acres of lush tropical landscape and sparkling blue ocean. This is oceanfront property. The level of service is unrivaled and is highly personable, incredibly trained staff. These are luxury suites that offer true Hawaiian comfort and style and feature an entryway with granite. It's beautiful. Private balcony with stunning views of crystal blue ocean, oversized marble bathrooms featuring a double pedestal sink, deep soaker tub, and walk-in shower. Gorgeous, abundant beauty. There are 3 beautiful pools at this property, a fun poolside bar and grill, Hawaiian canoe experiences, fish feeding adventures, water sports, Willow Stream Spa. They've got a gorgeous spa on premise. And you can also, of course, explore Maui. Now, there's one more thing we're going to throw into this package, folks. We're going to throw in some Maui Gym sunglasses with a $500 gift card for Maui Gym sunglasses donated by Gala sponsor Dr. Jason Ortman. Give it up for Dr. Jason Ortman. From Black Diamond Eye Care. That's Black Diamond Eye Care. So here we go, folks. This is a great package. Unbelievable property, a gorgeous luxury property. So here we go, folks. Hawaii. And I believe you have through the end of 2022 to take advantage of this trip. So you're going to be able to travel on your own timeline when you're comfortable and when you're ready to travel. So here we go, folks. We're going to start this one off at $3,500. Who wants to start us off at $3,500? And remember, it also includes a $500 gift certificate for Maui Gym sunglasses. So $3,500 is our opening bid. If you're out there in virtual land, here's your chance. The Maui Adventure in an unbelievable oceanfront luxury property. With the sunglasses, we threw that in for fun, so here we go. The Maui trip, $3,500 is our opening bid. Anybody want to start us off at $3,500? Anybody? And if I miss you, just throw it up there and yell at me. Here we go. And remember, virtual, can you guys, I want you guys to really look hard for that virtual bid, okay? Okay. So here we go. Anybody at $3,500? A single bid might take this one. Anybody? Last chance. Here we go. Anybody at $3,500? $3,500 going once. $3,500 going twice. Last call. Anybody want to go to Maui for $3,500, a luxury oceanfront property with that gift certificate from Maui Gyms? Last call. Anybody at $3,500? No one in virtual? All right, we're going to move on. Then we're going to move on to our next item. There are 2 items left. Here we go. The next item is the exotic supercar driving experience for 2. This is a 65-mile guided tour in the Rocky Mountain region. Starting in Golden Gate Canyon, you'll make your way to the Peak-to-Peak Highway. Next, you'll follow Coal Creek down into Broomfield, where exotic supercar driving experience will conduct a photo shoot with your guests. Now, the cool thing is, during this experience, you're going to cycle through 3 to 4 different exotic sports cars. So you're going to get to drive 4 different cars. It's a 4-hour drive, so you're going to be spending an hour with each vehicle. And then the bonus is your guest, whoever you bring with you, will also be able to drive these fantastic cars too. You'll have plenty of time. This certificate, I think it has a crazy extension, like 5 years or something you have to use this. But anyways, so here we go. Joe and I took a visit to this place. It's unbelievable. These cars are just incredible. So here we go, folks. Remember, this is a package for 2. Both of you are going to be able to enjoy this 4-hour experience. Again, you're going to be going through 4 different vehicles. So here we go. We're going to start this one off at $750. So who wants to start us off at $750? I've got a $750 bidder. How about $800? $800. Anybody at $800? A super unique experience Anybody? Yes, we've got $800. How about $850? Do we have eight? Yes, we've got $850. How about $900? Anybody in it? $900. Yes, we've got $900. $950. How about it? Yes, we've got $950. How about $1,000? $1,000. Do we have $1,000? Anybody at $1,000 for the exotic car experience? Remember, you are going to drive 4 different vehicles. They're unbelievable cars. So we're at $950. We're looking for $1,000. Anybody at $1,000? $1,000. Here we go. We've got $1,000. All right. $1,000. How about $1,050? Do we have $1,050? Yes, $1,050. $1,100. Do we have $1,100? $1,100 one time. $1,100. We've got $1,050. $1,050. I'll tell you what, if you bid $1,100, I'm telling you she's going to bid $1,150. I'm telling you right now. Yes, we've got $1,100. So now $1,150. Uh-oh. Do we have $1,150? She's got her hand on it, but I don't know. She's going to, smart guy, she said. All right. Wait a second. All right, so we're at $1,100. We're looking for $1,150. Anybody at $1,150? $1,100. $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice. I'll tell you what, ma'am. I'll tell you what. Instead of asking for $1,150, if you match him at $1,100, we'll do 2 packages, and you can go, yes, number 279. Number 279, $1,100. And what was your number? Number 207, $1,100. We just raised $2,200. Sold. Still got one more item left. Yes.
So Jim, you remember where we started the paddle race? Do you remember the amount? Remember when we were doing the paddle race? What was your first amount?
$5,000.
$5,000. So you should have started higher.
Why is that?
I was over in the corner, and this guy that I know, Joe, came over and told me that we just had an anonymous donor at $10,000.
$10,000. Thank you so much. That's wonderful news.
Perfect. Great news. So now you got one more auction item. That should put everybody in a good mood. Let's close on a high note. Here we go.
All right. So here we go. Now check this out. This is a super fun item, folks. This is a trip to Mexico for 8 days, 7 nights. These are all oceanfront, unbelievable properties. These properties have pyramid water slides, lazy rivers that wind through the resort, aqua parks, complete with slides and wave pools, gorgeous pools with jacuzzis, fountains, and waterfalls, some of the most beautiful pools in the world. Beautiful, pure, incredible pampering spas. Each of these properties have spas, multiple restaurants in the resorts, casual to high-end, exciting culinary experiences. So you are going to actually be able to choose your location. Some of the locations include Cabo San Lucas, Nueva Vallarta, Riviera Maya, Cancun, and Tijuana. No, I'm just kidding. Not Tijuana. No, not Tijuana. Okay. You will be able to travel through 12/31/2022. So you have until the end of 2022 to take advantage of this trip. Once again, when you're ready, when you're comfortable to take this trip, here's your chance. The activities on these properties are amazing. Kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, surfing, jet skiing, zip lining in the jungle, whale watching, deep-sea fishing, luxury warm oceanfront escapes. Pick your paradise. You're choosing from a luxury collection of lavish beachfront resorts in some of Mexico's most beautiful destinations. You'll have a personal concierge to assist you with your travel plans. So remember, folks, these are amazing oceanfront 4- and 5-star properties. You have until the end of 2022, 8 days, 7 nights. And just to let you know, by the way, you can tailor the trip to any length of time that you want, but it's up to 8 days, 7 nights. So if you wanted to go for a 4-day weekend, they'll work with you on that. So here we go, folks, and we are going to start this at an unbelievable price that you can never touch on the open market. So let's see right now. Where do we stand right now in the bidding right now on this? We've got a bid at $1,000. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the bidding right now at $1,100. So $1,100. Number 170, $1,100. $1,200. Number 142. $1,300. Number 310. Anybody at $1,400? Anybody $1,400? 170. $1,500. Anybody at $1,500? Number 310. $1,500. All right, hold on a second. $1,500. $1,500. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cap the cost of the trip at $1,500, okay? So that means everybody here this afternoon that wants this Escape to Mexico oceanfront trip, you can get it for $1,500. The only thing is you're all going to have to stay in the same room. No. You know, come on. You're all going to get your very own incredible trip. So get those bid cards up right now, because I'm telling you folks, this company is working with us to bring home some major fundraising. $1,500 is so well below the value of these packages. So here we go. Guys, are you ready? Is my technology team ready to accept these bids for $1,500? And make sure in virtual land you know as well. $1,500, you're going to Mexico too. So here we go. Number 170, number 170, number 268, number 268, 140, number 140, 142, number 142, 228, number 228. That's 5 so far. 215, number 215. Who else wants to go to Mexico? $1,500, number 310, number 310. Anybody else want to go to Mexico? I'm telling you folks, and the best part is you have almost 2 years to travel. So you'll be able to take advantage. It's kind of like you'll have it in your back pocket. An unbelievable oceanfront 5-star Mexico trip. You can go to Cabo, anywhere you want. So here we go. Is there anybody else? Take advantage of it now. $1,500. Last call, last chance. Anybody else at $1,500? Anybody in virtual land? We've got one sold in virtual land. All right, there you go. Thank you so much in virtual land. So anybody else? I think we've got 2 packages left. Is there anybody else? Here's your chance. Virtual land up top. Number 173. Thank you so much. Number 173. Anybody else? One last call. I'm telling you, folks, you are going to be so excited when you know that you've won this trip tonight. This is an amazing value. So last call. Anybody else from Mexico? $1,500. Going once. We've got another one virtual. 167. All right, 167. All right, now I'm gonna mess around with these guys because they only allocated for 10. But I'm gonna let it open one more time. Anybody else who wants to go to Mexico? We've sold 10 so far. $1,500. Man, that room is gonna be tight, but that's okay. $1,500. $1,500 going once. $1,500 going twice. Last call. Is there anybody else out there? Anybody in virtual land? We just sold 10 packages, $15,000 sold.
Well done, everybody. 15 packages. You squeeze into that room. All right, good luck. We're going to see exactly how that goes. Man, this has been a lot of fun. This really has been a lot of fun, especially all of you out there in virtual land. I want to thank everybody. For those of you that are here with us in person, our program will continue. We are not done. But for those of you in virtual land, we just want to say thank you, especially those of you that participated in the Mexico trip. Make sure you guys all coordinate your suitcases. Remember, all suitcases do look alike. Please make sure that you check the baggage claim before you decide to grab your bag and take off. So, reminder about our online fashion contest, our first, second, and third. Remember to use those hashtags, Derby for Diplomas, Hips Event, and Donations. All 3 of those hashtags in your post. You can do that in virtual land as well, Facebook or Instagram. You've got till tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. So this is my opportunity to bid adieu to those of you that have been watching in virtual land. Thank you so much. For all of you that are still here, hang tight because we're about to have a whole lot of fun. I want to, by the way, thank our sign language interpreters, because do you realize how difficult it is to keep up with Jim? There are two places where I have always enjoyed watching these ladies with their amazing skill set. And the first is if you've ever seen them out at Red Rocks or at a concert where they're trying to keep up with the lyrics to the songs. I don't even understand the lyrics. They clearly do and are phenomenal at it. And then, of course, to watch what Jim does. Because not only is he chanting like a cowboy and stomping his feet and talking way too fast, but they managed to keep up with him. So, all right, are we ready to have some fun here?
All right.
Did you steal that out of my car? Where did you get that?
It just appeared. It's amazing.
I better go
But
check.
I'll tell you what, before we do that, I'm going to go toe-to-toe right now with you,
Ooh,
okay?
I like
now,
this.
let's see how good she really is, all right? Are you ready? Here we go. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of butter, but I put it in her bitter batter, bitter. So just Betty bought a bit of butter. Yeah, all right. So here we go. See, Nate, you got me all going there and everything, you know.
I'm seriously,
you
I am
challenged
incredibly
me.
impressed.
You challenged me.
I can't keep up
right.
with you just listening.
All right, so here we go, folks. Now, we have one bit of fundraising left, okay? This is called the last paddle standing. Now, here's how it works. From this moment forward, every time you raise your bid number, it's a $50 donation. You can raise your bid paddle as many times as you like, but remember, each time I call your number, it's a $50 donation because the last $50 donation that I take is going to go home with what's called a Methuselah. A Methuselah is a 6-liter, that's over 6 bottles of champagne from Laurent Perrier champagne that is in that box right there. It is an unbelievable bottle of champagne, and I could just tell you that's worth over $1,000, that bottle right there. It is unbelievable. James Lewis from Crush Wine Bar. Is James Lewis in the house by any chance? There he is right now. Now, let me just tell everybody, this is a big thank you to Nancy and James Lewis. Nancy and James Lewis of Crush Wine Bar. Now, James, do you want to come up just real quick, just for a second here, and talk about this? Just give us a little bit, just a little bit. Now, he's going to start passing out tastes of it. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what? I tell you what, you can stand if you want right here. Just talk a little bit about how special this bottle is. All right. We want to show you guys how special this bottle is, okay?
Is this like when they opened Al Capone's vault?
Yeah. All right.
I can't wait to see what's in here.
Why don't you all talk amongst yourselves here for a minute or two? Here we go. Wouldn't that be funny if he opens it up and it's like a bottle of Night Train or something? You know, and that ruined the surprise, you know? You ruined my whole kind of thing. All right. So I'll tell you what, as they're opening it up, this is, again, it's from Laurent Perrier Champagne, what's called a Methuselah. It's a 6-liter, unbelievable bottle. We're going to go $50. So is there a donor for $50? If there's a donor for $50 and you're my donor, number 170, $50. But number 207, $50. But number 209, $50. Number 209 is my last donor. But number 187, $50. But number 172, $50. Number 172 is my last donor. But number 306, $50. Number 306, my last donor. So here it is, folks. Can you imagine bringing this to the party? Unbelievable. That is it right there. All right, so number 306 is my last donor. But number 170 is back. Number 170, $50. Anybody else? Number 209, $50. Anybody else? Number 209, $50. Is there anybody else? Number 209 is my last donor. So right now, number 206, $50. Is there anybody else? Number 206, here we go. But number 209, she's back. Thank you so much, $50. But number 263, $50. Number 263 is my last donor. So number 297, $50. Is there anybody else? Number 297 is my last donor. Is there anybody else? $50. Imagine that. Number 207, $50. Is there anybody else? Number 207 is my last donor. Number 207, here we go. We're going to start counting it down. Number 207, but number 182, $50. Number 182 is my last donor. Number 182, is there anybody else? Number 209, she's back. But number 297 is back. Number 297, $50 is my last donor. Number 297, here we go. Number 297, going once. Now, you think you could sneak in there, folks, and for $50, if you're the last donor, sneak in now, and boom, you're going home with this. Number 297, going once, but number 300, $50. Number 300, is there anybody else? Number 300, going once. Number 209, she's back. Another $50 donation. Number 209 going once. Number 209 going twice. But number 297, $50. But number 182, $50. Number 182 is my last donor. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Number 209, she's back. But number 297 is back. Number 297 going once. Number 297 going to number 209. Number 209. She's back. Number 209 going once. Number 209 going twice. Number 207. Number 297. These are all $50 donations. But number 182. Number 182 is my last donor. Number 182. Here we go. Number 297 is back. Number 297. Number 297 is my last donor. Number 297 going once. Number 181. Number 181. And guess what? For this game, she's a new player. So here we go. Number 181. Number 181 going once. Number 181 going twice. Last call, number 182. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Last call, number 181 is back. Number 181, $50. Number 181 going once. Number 304, a new player. Number 304 is my last donor. Number 304 going once. Number 304 going twice. Last call, number 182. 182 going once. 182 going twice. Number 276. But number 304 is back. Number 304. Number 304 going once. Look at that. Number 304 going twice. Number 209, $50. But number 182. Number 182. Number 182, $50. Now, I notice everyone's wearing hats all here tonight, so we've got a hat of our own. So, this hat, we've actually got two hats, actually. We've got a princess tiara, and we've got the king's crown. So it becomes, who shall be the king or the queen of the paddle race? So here we go. Right now, over here on my left corner, you are my last donor. So here we go. Going once. Number 207, $50. Number 207 going once. Number 207 going twice. Last call, number 182, but number 187, new player. Number 187 going once. New player. Number one, for all my multiple players, number 187 going once. Number 187 going twice. She's going to steal it. Number 304. Number 304 going once. Number 304 going twice. Number 182, he's back. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. All the way in the back, number 141. Number 141, $50. Number 141 going once. Number 181, she's back. Number 181, now you guys got to be fast, okay? Because, hold on, Joe, how late do we have the room until tonight? All right. I'm just making sure. Number 181, he told me you got to get him out by midnight. So I said, all right. So number 181 going once. Number 181 going twice. Number 207, $50. Number 182, $50. Number 304, $50. Number 304 going once. Number 304 going twice. Last call, who shall be? Number 182, $50. But number 207, $50. Number 207 going once. Number 207, number 215. Number 215 is in the game. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Last call, number 209, $50, but number 215 is back again. Number 215, $50. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Number 213. Boy, I could hear the wind go up with that one. But number 181, she's back. So number 181 going once. Number 181 going twice. Number 182 going once. 182. Number 215 going once. 215 going twice. Last call, all in. Anybody else? Number 207, $50. Number 182, $50. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Number 215. Number 215, $50. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Number 176. Number 176 going once. Number 176 going twice. Number 213.
Don't stand too close to her when she does that. You're going to lose an eye.
Woo, I'm telling you. That would be a major paper cut. All right. So here we go. 213 going once. 213 going twice. Number 182. Number 182 going once. Number 182. Number 215. Everybody give a big round of applause because we're raising some money. Woo! Number 215. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Last call, number 200. 200 going once. This could be it. 200 going twice. Last call, number 182. He's back. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Last call, scream at me if I don't see you. Number 207 is back. Number 207 going once. Number 207 going twice. Last call, number 182. 182 going once. 182 going twice. Anybody else? Number 181. What's back here? Number 306. Number 306 is down my last bidder all the way down there. So number 306 going once. Number 306 going twice. Number 182 is back, $50. Number 215 is back. Number 215. Woo! Who shall be the king or the queen of the paddle race? Who shall we bend the knee? So here we go. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Number 182. All right, this is getting personal now, I could tell.
It's not only that. He leaned over to me and he goes, "This is really heavy."
Yes. It now gets heavier and heavier.
This is the real reason Steve wanted to sit in the front.
His knees are starting to shake. Here we go. Now, if he drops it by any chance, all bets are off, okay? So here we go. Number 182. Number 182 going once. You've got the last bid now. Number 182 going twice. Last call. All in. Number 209. 209 going once. Ooh, look at that. Look how serious she is. She looked at him like, yeah, that's right. That's right. You got a problem with that? Number 209 going once. Number 209 going twice. Last call. Number 182. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Last call. Number 181. I thought you had it there. Number 215. Number 215 going once. Number 215 going twice. Last call. All in. Number 276, $50. Number 182, $50. Number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Last call. All in. Anybody else? Guess what? Number 207, $50. Number 209, $50. I was about to call it for you. Number 209. Number 209. Here we go. Number 209 going number 182. Number 182. Are you bidding number 187? You're not. Okay. So number 189 going once. 182, I'm sorry. Number 189 to the back going, hey. It's 182. So 182 going once. 182 going twice. Last call. All in. Number 187. Number 187. Number 187 going once. Number 187 going twice. Last call. All in. Number 207. But number 182 going once. Number 182 going twice. Last call, all in, number 276. Woo! Number 276 going once, 276 going twice. Last call, all in, number 182. And I'm not going to say number 182 anymore. Steve! Steve is back. All right, so Steve is now our last $50 donor. So here we go. Steve going once. Steve going twice. 207. 207. Now, hold on. Now, this is a family event, okay? He's talking smack back there, I know. But here we go. Number 207. Number 207 going once. Number 207 going twice. Last call. Anybody else? Number 209. 209 going once. 209 going twice. That's it. Last call. Number 141. A new player. Not a new player, but he's coming back. 141. 141 once. 141 twice. Last call. This is my little triangle here. Number 182. Steve. Steve going once. Steve going twice. Anybody? Last call. Guess what, everybody? 237. 207, $50 donations. 200, $50 donation. 200 going once. 200 going twice. Last call. Anybody else? 200, 182. 182 going once. Steve going once. Steve going twice. 207. 207 once. 207 twice. Last call. 206. Wow. 206 once. 206 twice. Last call. Anybody else? Steve. Steve going once. Steve going twice. Last call. All in. Guess what, everybody? 203. And Steve, these are like new people that are putting it up. All right, so here we go. Thank you for that donation. You're my last donor. So 203 going once. 203 going twice. Last call. Anybody else? Number 182. Steve going once. Steve going twice. Guess what? So Steve, you are our king of the paddle race. Everybody, please give yourselves a big round of applause because we raised a lot of money here tonight. Thank you.
All right. Everybody with me right now, all at the same time. You ready? Wow. And by the way, you can skip arm day at the gym for like 6 months. You're good. No worries. You're good. You're good. Oh my gosh. One more time, round of applause. Great job, guys. Great job. Before we start to wrap up, I want to be sure that I thank Christian Brothers Automotive, Steve. I thank Steve and Christian Brothers Automotive, Highlands Ranch Rotary Club, as well as Premier Members Credit Union. So thank you to those three. As you see up on the screen, we have some very special people to thank, and to do that, I would like Joe Roos to come back up on stage for just a moment.
Thank you, Nate. Hello, am I on? Good. You broke a lot of friendships tonight. That's all I got to tell you. I'm sitting over there and I'm thinking, Amy doesn't like you anymore. Mel doesn't like you anymore. My son Steve definitely doesn't like you anymore. So. This has been awesome. And I just wanted to come up and say personally, thank you to all who donated. I want to thank Nate and Jim for what they've done for this crowd of ours here tonight. I want to thank our 31 sponsors who supported us today. I want to thank Garrett and the Image AV crew who handled our virtual and our production, our handbid crew who did the registration and donations. It's just been amazing. So thank you to everybody who's been a part of this. I do have a bulletin coming in from Grand Junction. I want to let my Rotarian friends know that Palisades did not experience a freeze this past month. You know what that means, a bumper crop of peaches. So get ready for that. You always save the best for last, and I'll tell you, kind of a weird year, huh? COVID, didn't know what was going on. Well, that made me too. in December, I had no idea whether we'd have an event or not. And then I got on the phone with Andrea Peterson, and she said, my class at MSU wants to do your gala. Now, this is December 23rd. I said, Merry Christmas to me. So on January 19th, I met the class by Zoom. I never met any one of these students until tonight. So I want to have all the class, this army of students who have put this all together, to come out here, raise their hand, be recognized, and let's put our hands together for this class, huh? They were unbelievable. Come on out, guys. Get yourself a hand. We got some up here by the front of the stage. Come on up. Josie and I were Zooming for the last 4 months. I finally got to see her in 3D today.
And while you're standing,
Oh, more,
yes,
more.
Andrew, get up here.
So, hang on a second here. Yeah, come on up. But I classified this as an army, so every army has to have some leadership. Would you agree? Well, I want to introduce the lieutenants and captain. So I want to have Josie and Philip come up. They're the lieutenants in my eyes. So Josie and Philip. And so many Zoom calls with our communications committee. And to me, their captain was Tatum. Where's Tatum? Come on up here. So, what is the name of your class?
Advanced Planning and Risk Management.
Advanced Planning and Risk Management. And so they, scope of work, the whole 9 yards. So they're beautiful, they're young, but they could be inexperienced. So what we had to do is find that general who's been in battle before and knew the ins and outs. And so that general is none other than, and she's an award winner. She is the Metro State University Faculty Career Catalyst Award winner for 2021, Andrea Peterson. And you're all invited over to their house tonight.
And do me a favor while you're standing, because he's not going to do it himself, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Roos. Now, part of it apparently is at Steve's house later. Part of it is my privilege to be able to say, first of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be a part of today with all of you. Thank you, Jane. Love you. The bar is open.